What's up, Industry Say Richard Legs Media? Thank you for joining us today. Once again, it's stage 20, one more day of the Tour de France, and the mood has been really weird. I feel exhausted just watching and yeah. Anyway, before we get into these things, this is Industry Say Richard Legs Media. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel as we get into this, and I appreciate you for joining us once again. So I don't know if you've been watching the videos, and if you go to look back for any of my videos, I've removed them, I've privatized them, because the ASO has been, the Tour de France people have been cracking down on people just showing the content. So I don't feel like getting any copyright strikes, so just remove the stuff. And hey, it is what it is. Sorry, apologies if you actually like my stuff and you're looking to, go back and refer to it. We'll just see how things go in the future. So today's stage 20. Today's stage 20, a brutal stage. It's usually a brutal stage, and like you can see it on paper, it was going to be brutal, and that's what it turned out to be. And it was another day where the breakaway took a long time to go away. Everyone was trying to get into the breakaway and was just pushing and pushing and pushing, and to the point where Tade for a moment was even like at the front trying to like, guys, what's the, why is everyone, why do you, like, you just can't keep racing like this, and it's just going to take its toll. And on the other thing as well too is word in the peloton is Tade's, got a slight bit of a cold. So, the other reason he probably didn't want to race so hard. And then once the break did establish, you had Mario Schmidt from Jaco Lula. He was on the front trying to keep the gap like within a reasonable distance until the first the second major climb, which is category 2 climb, whereas he was hoping that one of his guys like Ben O'Connor would be able to bridge course and get to the group, because Ben O'Connor was in jeopardy of losing his 10th place spot, which he did end up losing to Jagar. His name is Jagar. I think it's from Total Energies, and he ended up losing his 10th spot to Jagar. And so, yeah, Mario Schmidt was pushing hard. Ben O'Connor was unable to make it across. And then one of the movie star riders gave Ben O'Connor a pat on the back as well, too, when he did rejoin the group. Basically saying, I don't, yeah, I know you wanted to be in that top 10, man. So too bad, too bad. Sorry that you're gonna lose your spot, but it's still, because tomorrow is not the typical Champs-Élysées stage, like the typical procession, where it's got a really good climb in it tomorrow, and they got to do it 3 times. So they've changed the course, and the course is basically they're doing the partial loop for the Olympic course, and I just got to go and say, like, I just think, like, for the health, the safety and health of the riders, I just think like this whole Tour de France was a bit of a farce. It was, yes, we want to make it hard, we want to throw in some hard stages, but you pretty much excluded the sprinters out of the race, to the point where Tadej Pogacar came close to winning the Green Points jersey, because you put so many mountaintop finishes that basically the sprinters weren't going to get any points, because there weren't enough points or flat finishes for the sprinters to get points. So it was an even close battle where Jonathan Milan was battling Tadej Pogacar for the Green Points. Like, it's just no balance. And normally in the Tour de France, that first week is usually like, flat, like flat-ish, where a sprinter may get the jersey on the opening day and get a chance to hold it for 6 or 7 days. That wasn't the case this time. So they sort of broke from tradition, and the way they did break from tradition was a bit dumb. It was dumb, and I just think it was, because these guys are putting everything into every day as it is, and it's not cool. People are getting frustrated, tempers are getting flared, and this is going to happen when you push riders, beyond. And this is when stupid things happen, stupid crashes happen, and things of that nature. Tade was, you can just see, man. He's just like, this is crazy, this is insane, and he just wants it to be over and done with. And he's actually voiced that. I think I have a clip I could put up where he's voiced that, dude, I've had enough, man. You know, it's just crazy, and I'm exhausted just watching what's going on. You know, so anyway, we're supposed to be talking about today's stage. Today's stage was won by Kaden Groves, which it was an amazing win for Kaden Groves. He won solo. He is known as a sprinter. He's not like a top sprinter, but he has a pretty good top end, and he's won his fair share of races. He's won 7 stages of the Volta. It's won, I believe, it's 2 stages of the as either 2 stage or 1 stage of the Giro d'Italia, and now he has his stage of the Tour de France, so that he is like the 114th rider to do the trifecta of winning a stage race at each major stage race. But how it went was they finally got the group going. The group was all together and going well, and then there was a crash at 17 kilometers to go, which took out Romero, and but Roman was able to get back up and get going, and a group actually formed. When the group actually got back together, there were 3 riders off the front, Kaden Groves, and 2 other riders, and then the 2 other riders decided to sit and watch, and Kaden Groves literally just rolled off the front. It wasn't even a major attack, but once he got off the front and he did get the gap, he just put the pedal to the metal. This was with about 16K to go, 17 to 16K to go. And then once he got the gap, it went out for a little bit, 10, 20 seconds. But it got up to like 30 seconds, and then he had one more climb to do. It's an unclassified climb, but he had one more climb to get over. And then once he got on the back of that climb, it was 10K to go. And then the 10K came like midway through the climb. So it was, he had a good bit of downhill to get the speed going. And he was able to do that. And he was able to get a solo win. He was pretty emotional at the finish. He was pretty happy. He was pretty excited to get the win and get the finish. And yeah, it's a big one. So this is a third stage win for Alpecin de Koenig. So that's one of a few teams that have multiple stage wins. So the first win was with, I believe it was with, yes, with Philipsen, and then Matthew Van Der Poel, before actually both of them left the race. So Matthew abandoned because of pneumonia, and Philipsen abandoned because of the nasty crash that he was involved in. So today was like definitely not a day for the sprinters. So the sprinters finished some 20 minutes or something behind today. And even after an interview with Tim Miller after the race, he was asked how do he feel about tomorrow. He said, "I won't be it's not a sprint for it's not a finish for the sprinters." And the Champs Elysees has always been known as the world championships for like the sprint championships for the sprinters. Like this is the one finish line as a sprinter you want to cross first. And they put this big old hill in it. So here's a look at the profile. They put this big old hill inside of the in the Champs Elysees, which even I would like to see Poggi win. I really don't care, not right now, and I'm pretty sure Poggi doesn't care. A lot of people are expecting him to go for it and try to win tomorrow, but I really don't care, and I'm pretty sure he feels the same way because this whole tour has been just over the top. Like it's one, like I said, it's one thing to make it hard, but this whole tour has been over the top with difficulty. And like my biggest concern is, you get they finished on top of a mountain yesterday. It was absolutely freezing. Now these guys' bodies are down to you know, almost 0% body fat, and then you got to keep Poggi up in that cold, and his body's exhausted. He's trying to recover, and he's got to stay up in that cold after everybody's going down and everything because he's got to stay for the interviews. He's got to stay for doping. He's got to stay for the ceremony. So he's got to spend at least 30 to 40 to 50 minutes, and he just wants to get down and get on the bus, get food, and get rested. Which is like, and then when you like the stage is being so hard. It's been said by one commentator. It's just basically been 21 stages of 1 day races, and the tour never usually goes like that. So it's just difficult beyond difficult for no reason at all. And I said it already. The person who organized it, they should make them ride every stage and live stream it. If not live stream it, document it so everyone can see, so everyone can see them, so they can feel like what they trying to make the riders do. But anyway, this is Ines Louis Savage Legs Media. Well done to Kaden Groves, Alpecin de Koenig, with the third win for uh, the Tour de France, and then there's a big one tomorrow. The big one, the final day, where Tadej Pogacar gets to hopefully roll into the Champs Elysees in the yellow jersey, And then he'll also take the polka dot jersey, the best young rider. It's going to go to Florian Lipowitz. And the green points jersey will go to Jonathan Nealon with, I believe, William Gourmet in third place on the green points jersey. Anyway, that's it. It's Sleepy Say With Your Legs Media. We will see you after stage 21 tomorrow.